Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please sit down. Your name is Harshvardhan.
Yes.
It's a very powerful name.
Yes.
And what do we get by your name? What is the history of this name?
Sir, it used to belong to one of the greatest kings of India,
Okay.
Harshvardhan. He was a ruler and he was also considered one of the most powerful northern rulers of India, sir.
Okay.
Also, my name has different meanings. The Harsh in Hindi has got the meaning of joy, and in English it has got the opposite meaning, which is harsh.
Okay. So, you have been in Dehradun for how many days now?
Sir, it has been almost 10 days, sir.
And where did you come from?
So I came from Bihar, Muzaffarpur.
Okay. You belong to Muzaffarpur?
Yes, sir.
So, you can tell me something about your place, and also you can tell me how has been your stay here last about 8 to 10 days. What have you learned in these days?
Sir, my native is in Muzaffarpur, sir. It is also called the city of lychees, and by history it has got a very powerful geological space. And in Bihar, sir, the first telecommunication center was opened in Muzaffarpur. It has got very large postal office area.
Okay.
And I traveled to Dehradun by train till Delhi, and after that I transferred by bus. So my journey here has been peaceful, and my stay here has been excellent, sir. I have been given chance to learn many types of things. I have learned many new things because I was almost a novice when I came here, and I learned about SSB, what we should do, what we have to do, and what we can do, sir.
Okay. Fine. So, how do you compare the weather of two places? Muzaffarpur was very hot.
It depends, sir. In summer it gets very hot, and due to high humidity there, sir, it feels even hotter than what the actual temperature is. While in Dehradun, I feel that the air has got less humidity, because while doing physical exercise, I have noticed that my throat gets thirsty very fast, sir. And Dehradun has got a very nice climate, sir.
Okay.
But what I can say that, sir, I have lived in Muzaffarpur for many years, so I am more accustomed to that climate, sir.
Okay, so Harshvardhan, during the next 45 minutes, we will talk more about you
Yes.
and cover various areas like your education, your family, your interests, your hobbies, spare time activities. I have some idea about you from the PIQ that you have submitted, but you can talk about yourself in greater details as we progress.
Yes.
Since you are a student, we will start with the education first. Suppose you tell me about your education starting from class 8. I would be interested to know your favorite subjects and the ones you did not care much about, grades and the percentages that you achieved in various exams, efforts that you put in towards co-curricular and extracurricular activities which were available to you, and the events that you participated, plus your achievements in those events. Tell me about the friend circle in school. Who are your close friends? Why do you feel they are close to you? About the friends whom you avoided, for what reasons you avoided them. On the same lines, you can tell me about teachers whom you like very much and the ones who did not impress you. And finally, what is your ambition in life? What have you done for that so far? And what are your plans today onwards?
Sir, I will start from about class 8, sir. From class 8, I had a very high percentage in exams, sir. I was a very studious boy, and I like to study a different type of subjects, sir. In that, my favorite subject has remained maths, sir, but I have been more proficient in writing English literature, sir. While the subject which I didn't much care about would be actually artificial intelligence, sir, which is quite surprising because I got the highest marks in that subject itself.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And later on, sir, if we are talking about which type of teachers I liked and not liked, sir, I was very much influenced by my English teacher, Mr. Chanakya. I had studied in Sainik School from class 6 to 10, sir. He was my housemaster, my class teacher, and my mentor at different point of time, sir. He encouraged me to take a step up when I didn't know proper English and how to speak it. He pushed me forward to go on stages and increase my vocabulary skills. Later on, sir, I can't really say that I have got any bad impression from any of the teachers there, but I can say that the least impression was given to me by the English teacher who had just joined for 3 months and he has left in between, sir. Even though his English skills were very powerful, sir, but I feel like I got very less time to interact with him, so I had very less impression of him. In Senate School, sir, I had a lot of extracurricular activities and co-curricular activities, sir. I used to participate in the stage activities, and I also had a participation in NCC, sir. NCC is mandatory there, and I had written the NCC certificate exam, and I got a A grade in there. Whereas in extracurricular activities, sir, I had participated in debates, declamation, and sometimes I also like to participate in group discussion, which actually happened for only 1 year over there, sir. In debates, I had accomplishments later on, because at first I was just learning, and slowly I got better on, and I had accomplishment in Hindi debate. I did not get much of an prizes in English debate, sir, but I have got prize in English declamation for Abdul Kalam Azad's speech in the Delhi, which was the Muslim League speech, sir. And after that, sir, about my friend circle, sir. To be speaking exactly, sir, in my batch, which was the 11th batch in Senate School, sir, I had 108 batchmates, and there were 3 day scholars, out of which one has come in between, and he passed out before me, sir. So I had lot of friends over there, sir. It depends which friends I was more close to and which friends I was less close to, sir. The friends which I was more close to, sir, were Karat Costume, Karat Devanshu, and because they were both my classmates, my housemates, my roommates, and we were a buddy pair, sir. So we always had to look into each other. Actually, buddy pair used to be made from 2 people, sir, but due to extra, we were the last 3 person who remained there, sir. So our housemaster had taken the decision to make us 3 a buddy pair, sir. So we were actually a very lot closer to each other than what others were close to me, sir. And the friends which I had not talked much to, sir, I would not say that I have not talked much to anyone, sir, but what I would like to say is that it depended on the situation, that there were actually 4 houses. Out of 4 houses, there were 3 sections in which we were divided, depending on the second language we had taken, like Hindi and Kannada, sir. So there were some people whom I had only interacted when I got the chance. I didn't actually move forward to just interact with him without any reason, which I used to do with my close friends, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. And lastly, sir, is there anything that's...
Tell me about the academic percentages and your ambition.
Yes, sir. In 8th class, I had an academic percentage of about 97%, sir, and our school used to have a very good trend, from which they used to select the cadets from academic performance from 6 to 8, and they used to select the top 2 performers, and they used to send them for mountaineering, sir. Due to unfortunate happening of Corona, I was not able to attend that mountaineering. Otherwise, I was selected among one of those 2 students, sir. In 9th class, I had a home coaching from Corona. We had online coaching, sir. But for writing the exam offline, we had to go to school, sir. There I had acquired 94%, sir. And in my 10th class 10th exam, sir, I had about 2 exams. We had term 1 and term 2, which was unique to other years because of the Corona, sir. So, culminating from both the exams, I had 97%, including the top 5 subjects, sir.
What is your ambition in life?
So my ambition in life is to be a good and excellent Air Force officer, sir.
Okay.
I had this ambition after I saw Squadron Leader D. Matthew. He was the admin officer of our school, and to be exact, his personality, his way of speaking, his way of doing things had influenced me a lot. He used to come to us as cadets in spare time. He used to talk with us a lot. We had a lot of conversation, and he used to tell him about his experience in Air Force. He had also flown the jets. So it was very unique perception from that time. Now I have come a long way. I have gotten a lot of information, but I still feel fascinated by the Air Force, and I would like to join in the flying sector.
Okay. Okay, that tells me something about your education, but I would like to know that why you left Saint School after class 10.
Sir, in class 10, sir, I had the experience of about 108 students, 53 staff members. So I felt like my horizon is not that widened, sir. So I had to step out of the Sainik school to widen my horizon. For this, I had consulted my teachers over there, my parents, and I also consulted some of the old principals and vice principals of my school, asking them if it would be better if I left the school and go out to gain some civil knowledge, how to behave in civil, what type of life the people outside of armed forces live there. So mainly I stepped out for that reason. And one of the small reasons is that I wanted to do better in my academics, sir. I wanted more opportunities. Like Sainik School had a clear-cut mindset that you have to clear the NDA, because that is the aim why the school has opened, sir. They used to we had PCM and biology, sir. So I felt like if I have to prepare extra, I have to move a step forward from them. I have to step out of school. I have to put my own hard work there, sir.
But why do students study till class 12 in Sainik school?
Yes, sir, students to study till class 12, sir, because those people have already got a good idea that they only want to go to NDA, sir. I also had a good idea that I want to be an Air Force officer, but I also wanted to prove my mettle that I can come out, I can stand alone, then also I can qualify NDA, I can also write the JE exam, the QSAT CAT exam, and I can qualify for that thing also.
So, having studied outside class 12, what all other exams you did?
Sir, I have given lot of exams. I have given most of the exams in class 12, sir. Class 11th, I had only given almost no exams, sir. Class 11th, I had no exams. Class 12th, I had lot of exams. First was JE main first attempt, JE main second attempt, IAP, which is exam for ISAS, sir. Then I have to go for NEST on the 30th, sir, which is exam for NISAS. And it also corresponds, IAP also corresponds to IASC Bangalore, which is one of the top research colleges in India, sir. Later on, I have also given BITSAT, sir, that gives us access to BITS Pilani, which is a private organization. I also had given CUSAT CAT exam, sir, which is in Cochin, Kerala, which has also got the lowest fees in India for BTech programs, sir. These are all the exams.
So what are the results of these exams?
Sir, in JE means I had not qualified even both of them, sir. I had 91 percentile, but the cutoff for general was 93 percentile, so I was not able to attend advanced, sir. But in comparison to that, in CUSAT CAT, I had got 1,589 ranks, sir, which will give me eligible for applying there for IT and computer science in the main branch in the second round. Whereas I had also given West Bengal JE, sir, in which I had got about 5,000 rank, which will give me some good colleges over there, sir. I had also given BITSAT exam, which has given me 300 marks out of the total marks. I don't remember it exactly, but this and IIT exam I had given, sir. Its result will come later on, and QAT exam I have given. That result will come on the 30th of June, sir.
So basically, with all these exams, you will get admission somewhere.
Yes.
Now, if you want to take admission in college, which college would you prefer out of these?
Sir, apart from NDA, sir. Apart from NDA, sir, if I have to choose, I would like to choose CUSAT, sir. Because instead of just focusing again on the same thing entire year, sir, I would like to go to CUSAT and I would like to attend at least a 1 year of BTech program. So that will give me extra knowledge. And if I qualify NDA in the next year, I join there. I will have at least I would have at least 6 months ahead of the rest of my team. Congratulations.
So how many NDA chances you still have?
Sir, I have only given 2 chances till now, sir. And I have almost 4 chances left, sir.
Out of 2, you cleared 1.
Yes, sir.
So you shifted out from Sainik school, but then why you could not clear the NDA exam? You shifted for that purpose only.
Yes, sir. Actually, I had time-to-time conversation with my classmates who were in Sainik school, sir. And by the time the NDA first attempt had come, they had already completed their NCERT maths textbooks, sir. So they were fully prepared for the NDA exam, sir. While on the other hand, I was actually preparing for higher level of exams, so I had to take a lot of time in the single chapter, sir. So I could not complete my 12th syllabus by the time of NDA 1 exam, sir. By NDA 2 exam, I had already completed all of my syllabus, so I was able to perform this.
So then Oxford Senior Secondary School, this was in your Muzaffarpur?
Yes.
Or is it because you wanted to stay at home, so you went to left side school and went out?
Yes, if you say that, I don't really have any affinity about studying at home or studying at school. I will prefer wherever I get the better opportunity, sir.
Okay, fine. Now you want to join military, that is your aim.
Yes.
You know? What are the qualities in you that you feel will make you a good military officer?
So I feel like I can see what is happening in front of my eyes without any base, sir. If we are given a situation, I can be calm. I can see what is in front of me. I can utilize it. I can use it to form new ideas.
Okay.
If my friends or my group partners are giving different types of ideas, I would like to think apart from them. I would like to think from a different point of view. If I'm thinking that everyone is giving from ideas from this point of view, I would like to put myself in other shoes and try to think why they might have given these ideas. And I also feel like I have good leadership skills, and I have got a good amount of courage to take a step forward, even if I'm scared, sir. I would like to take a step forward. I would like to enjoy new things, and I'm very much fascinated by the adventure things. And I feel like armed forces is one of the forces which can give me most of things I desire, sir, like travel and etc.
So, can you name some of the fighter aircraft of the Air Force?
Sir, few fighter aircraft of the Air Force is MiG-29, sir. Rafale, which has come, sir, and Sukhoi, Tejas. These are the few fighter aircrafts of the Air Force, sir.
Now you said you have two friends, Kaustubh and Devanshu.
Yes, sir.
If I meet Kaustubh and ask him about you, that please tell me about Harshvardhan.
Yes.
What he likes in you and what he would like you to change. What will he tell you?
Sir, if you meet my friend and if you ask him about me, I believe he would tell you that I have very good leadership skills, because whenever we used to have any program at schools, I used to take the front for the step forward. While if you ask I ask Cadet Devanshu what he thinks about me, he will tell that I have got a lot of potential, and when I put it in use, it comes very fruitful. Because when we had any skit programs or act program, we used to work together, sir, because Devanshu had a lot of acting skills, which was very good for the stage act, sir. While I used to support him from the back while writing the dialogues and organizing the things, sir.
Well, that gives me some good idea about your education. Now I will shift focus to your family.
Yes.
If you tell me about your family, I would like to know about your father, your mother, their occupation, their education, how do you spend time together, your activities at home. Whom do you approach whenever you have a problem or when you want to confront some secret? How much money you spend every month? Who gives you that money? And what kind of expenditure you do? Who are your friends in the neighborhood? And what social, cultural or other activities you participate in their company?
So starting from my father is Mr. Narendra Kumar. He is a civilian, sir. He has passed the 12th class, sir, and currently he is self-employed, sir. he has done a business in land dealing, sir, and his work has got a lot of work related to the law department, sir. He has to go almost every day to do some or the other things. While my mother is a graduate, sir, she has got a diploma in nursing, and currently she is working as a temporary A&M. She has given an exam for permanent A&M, but due to some issues, the permanent A&M exam of Bihar government has been shifted, and the results will be given on the later date, sir. So she is waiting for the joining letter while she is doing her job temporarily, sir. And if I have to confine a secret in someone, or if I have a problem, it's not like I would see who is there, who is not, sir. If I have a problem which can be solved by myself, I would like to first take a try at that. If I am not able to solve it, I will go to the person who is near me or who has better knowledge of it. Like if I have monetary problem or the problem related to geographical issues around my area, sir, my father has a better knowledge of it. So I would like to contact him. And if I have a problem, health related issues, my mother has a better idea of it, and I contact her. If it is a problem which requires both of their ideas, I just ask them in the afternoon when they have free time, sir. And my neighborhood friends, sir, my neighborhood friend circle is quite large over there also, sir. But the thing is that slowly we are growing up and everyone has to go everywhere. So we meet very less. But when we meet, we share our experiences, etc. Sir. One of my friend is Santosh and his elder brother is Suraj sir. And another one of my friends are Badal, Akash, and there are two girls living near my house, sir. We also play with them, sir. And even if I have very less interaction with my friends in my neighborhood, sir, my younger brother and my elder brother who live with me right now at my home, sir, help me cope up a lot with my physical training after I had completed the UPSC exam, sir, for SSB. And as for the curricular activities or extra activities which has been happening in my surroundings, sir, yeah, as you might know, sir, the Bihar has one of the largest festival called Chhath Puja, sir. It praises the sun god, sir, and it happens twice a year, which most people don't know, sir. It happens once in the time of Sawan and once in the time of Bhadra, sir. So my own family participates in the Sawan season, sir. But in the for that time we go to our native village, sir. We participated over there, and when the Bhadra season, sir, we don't actually try to participate that much, sir. But the thing is that where I am living in the town, sir, there in my surrounding people celebrate it in Bhadra, sir. So I take part in that also. I help them. I try my level best to do whatever I can. And one of the other festivals is Saraswati Puja, sir, in which a lot of people come together. They plan together, and we buy a murti. Sometimes we even make a murti. We ask people to cosplay as gods and go around houses. And last we do a Visarjan, sir. And after that, I have played a lot of games in my neighborhood, sir. Most of the children in my neighborhood like to play cricket, so I join them on that. Sometimes I ask them to play volleyball with me because there is a net around there, sir. Sometimes when it is empty, when the old people who are not playing there, I ask them to join to play volleyball with me, sir.
How do you contribute to your family?
Sir, currently I am a student, so I can't contribute financially to my family, sir. But I try to give my best moral support and any proper advice which can be given to them, sir. Like if my father sometime comes home, sir, he has he used to be very tired, sir. So I help him. I sometimes massage his legs, sir. I give him food. I give him water when he comes home. When my mother comes home at around 5 o'clock, sir, she is also very tired. So instead of putting burden on her, I try to prepare the lunch on my own, sir. Sometimes I even give her a helping hand in dinner when I have free time from my studies, sir.
So what responsibilities have you taken over from there?
Sir, from 6 to 10, I used to come home at only once or twice a month, sir, in a whole year. So I used to have very less responsibility. When I used to come, I used to do whatever I could at that time. But it used to be very small responsibilities for me, sir. Now that I have lived continuously with them for 2 years, I have got a few sets of responsibility which are mine to look after. Like when I get up in the morning, I have to take care of with our 3 brothers, we distribute the work. We clean the surrounding, we clean the veranda, clean the house. Later on, we prepare the lunch within ourselves. Then my younger brother goes to practice cricket in the nearby center, and my elder brother goes to coaching, sir. So at the evening, I am alone. At the evening, I study. When my mother comes home, I give her the food, sir. I take out the food and give it to her. And I talk to her, listening to what she has done all day. She listens to me, what I have completed, what I have achieved in this day. And later at night, I help her sometimes.
You have 2 brothers.
Sir, one is my younger brother, he is my own brother, and one is my cousin. He is 6 months older than me. So,
You stay in the same house.
yes.
Alright. Now, what is the age of your parents?
Sir, my parents, my mother is 42 years old, sir. My father has just reached 40 years old this year.
Your father is 40. So if I meet your mother and ask about you, madam, what advice you give your son for his betterment? What would she say?
Sir, if you ask my mother about what advice she would give me, then she will tell that she has given whatever she could to me, the rest is upon me. But if she has to specifically point out some points, she would like to say that I have to work even harder. I would like to focus more on what I am doing. She will tell me about her experiences, about how she has studied in the past, how my grandfather has studied. Because she also used to be very math enthusiastic, sir. Actually, if you see, sir, my mother is the one who helped me study from the early age, sir. By the time when I have reached the third class, sir, I could do mental calculation of two digits, sir. So that was a considerable part on my mother, sir, because teaching a child how to do such complex mathematical problems at such a young age is very difficult task, sir. I realized it later on, but at that time, yeah, I have benefited a lot from that, sir.
So, what qualities of your father you would like to follow? What qualities of your mother you would like to follow?
Sir, my father is a very calm-headed person, sir, and he's a very social person, sir. When he talks with someone, he can mingle with almost any group, sir. He has got a lot of knowledge and lot of experience, sir. So when he puts his points are mostly valid, sir. And if he has to step in somewhere, or if he sees that I have to do some work and I'm not able to do it, he he tries to support me. He doesn't show me directly that you have to do it like this. He tries to support me, show me the way that like this it can be done. And again, he will ask me to do it again, sir. He will share his experiences with me. He will share his knowledge. And my father has got a lot of quality knowledge, sir. So whenever he has free time, I speak with him, sir. I converse with him. I gain a lot of knowledge from speaking with him, sir. While my mother is more of intellectual type, sir. When I'm with my mother, I try to converse with her a lot, sir. She has good cooking skills. She knows how to maintain the house very well, sir. Because she is the one who has to every week look after how many people are coming to house, how many vegetables are to be bought, what is to be bought, who is eating something, who is not eating something. So I learned a lot by just seeing her do the housework, sir. The way she does a thing, the way I do a thing is not different. So if I just observe her, I can learn a lot of things from her.
Okay. Now tell me, how do you spend your spare time? Whatever time you have, what kind of games and sports have you played at school with your family members and with the neighbors? Your reading habits, books, magazines, newspapers, your internet surfing habits, your television watching habits. Plus, now that you have not joined any college, any school, tell me your routine on Sunday. How do you spend this week?
Sir, if I start from my interest is listening to music, sir.
Yes.
Because it sometimes suits my mind, sir. And I prefer to listen to music which have got a soft tone, sir. Or if I am sometimes doing a work, I don't want to be disturbed. I play music in different language which I don't even understand. So it just keeps ringing in my ear, soothing my brain, but I don't actually focus on that music, sir. Whereas my hobby is reading. I do a lot of reading, sir. I like to read fiction, novels, and I like to read mangas, manhwas, Japanese mangas, and a lot of things, sir. Sometimes I also like to watch animes in my spare time if I find a good and interesting one, sir.
Okay.
I have played a lot of sports in my school years, sir. From class 6 to 10th, where my active sports days, sir. After coming from class 10th, I have not participated in any championships, sir. Before class 10th, I had participated in a lot of championships, in which I was proficient in football, volleyball, and I was also learning chess very well, sir. Because I used to have my friend, I told you about friend Devanshu, sir. I actually learned chess from him, sir. I learned about how to solve Rubik's Cube because those are interesting things. And in my spare time, I like to play Sudoku and Minesweeper, sir. As for the sports, sir, in achievements, I can say that in achievements, I have got most achievements in athletics, sir. Because I was a fast runner, and because of that, in Prometri Sawadya competition, I represented my school in a 4 into 100 meter relay, and we got the second prize, silver medal, sir. And as for the shot put, in which I had represented my district Muzaffarpur after coming to 11th class, sir, I had participated there and I got third prize in the shot put, sir.
So, what is your timing for 100 meters?
Sir, my best timing for 100 meters was 11.62 seconds, sir.
That was only once.
that was the one time, sir, which we actually took our time that setting of that, sir. Instead of that, I used to have one senior, Chanakya sir. He was the fastest runner in my school, sir. He was only one class senior than me, and his fastest timing was 10.42 seconds, sir. So I always used to run with him, sir. I tried to cover the distance as much as possible, so I could increase. I could feel gradually my speed increasing, sir.
And nowadays, which are games are you playing?
So nowadays, I like to play mental games most, sir. I like to play Sudoku, and if possible, I would like to increase its difficulty to 5 stars, sir, which comes in Hindu. Or I sometimes download a game called Sudoku, in which I play in the hardest difficulty, sir. It takes me around half an hour to solve the hardest one, 5 stars, sir. And as for the 1 star, if I grasp it very fast, I can solve it in about 1 minute. And if my grasp is slow, I can solve it in about 2 to 3 minutes, sir. As for Minesweeper, sir, it is the game I have learned only last year, sir. But it is a very interesting game. When you start playing it, you have to think that you will find that it has got a lot of braining in that game, sir.
Now, what outdoor games nowadays? How do you keep your health?
Sir, I don't do outdoor game nowadays, but I work physically, sir. I do physical workout. When I had written the UPSC NDA to UPSC exam, sir. After writing the exam, I had a hint that I would clear the exam because I had done my best and I knew that these many questions were correct, sir. I came home and checked. From that point, I started progressing slowly and slowly because after taking a 2 years of long gap from physical training after leaving science school, sir, I had to inculcate the habit again in me slowly and slowly, sir. So I started running small distances. Then I started increasing distances. slowly, I reached around 7 kilometers in one run, sir. Then I thought of a new way. I thought that better than running for 7 kilometers. What I should do is that I should take a timer and I should run from there, sir. Because not only it helps in my physical ability, sir, it also helps me mentally to give me to tell me that at least from this point, I feel like I have to give up, but I still continue to do that. Yes.
Fine. So, newspapers, are you able to read?
Yes, sir, I am able to read newspapers, sir, but I have started its practice only a month ago, so I am not very proficient. But if you ask which newspaper is my favorite, sir, I would like to say that I would like to read the Hindu the most, sir.
Okay. So, what do you think is going on regarding the election for US president?
Sir, I'm not actually very knowledgeable about the US president election, sir. But what I know is that the US president election this year, sir, is going to be very rigorous because it's not actually confirmed which party is going to win, which party is not, sir. And instead of doing a good politics over there, sir, and getting the votes by the work they have done, the US politics has actually bent a lot towards the social media, sir. Which party has given a lot of importance to the social media, which parties has taken better care, because the US, I feel after reading the newspapers and surfing on the internet that the US citizens are slowly having a tendency to bend toward the social media for most of the problems they see, sir. So if a party is more powerful on the social media over there, sir, they will have a better chance of winning, sir.
So, who are the main candidates for the president this time?
So this time, main candidate for the president, I know only the parties, the Republican Party and the party which is in power right now.
Which is that party?
I don't really know.
Where the Republican unit, which is the name of is it Democrat or something else?
It's mostly Democrats.
Who are the candidates?
Sir, if I don't actually properly remember it, sir, but if I have to guess, I would like to take a guess that from the Democratic Party, they would like to propose Joe Biden again, and from the Republican Party, they would like to again put forward the name of Donald Trump, sir, because he had done a good job when he was the president, sir.
So, what do you feel about yourself that what are the plus points? And tell me 2 areas where you need to develop.
Sir, from my point of view, I feel that I have a lot of plus points, sir. I am good at English skills, sir. I can write very well. I have good creative writing, sir. and I can lead the people well. I can take a one step forward when others are hesitating, and I can comfort others. I can put myself in other shoes and try to look at the subject from their point of view, which gives me a better idea of what is happening to them. I can mingle better with most of the groups, sir. And as for the points which I would like to improve on, sir, I would like to improve mainly on the only two things, sir. My listening skills are good, my creative skills are good, sir. But the thing is that when I speak, sir, sometimes my Bihari accent come in the place, sir. So I would like to improve upon that. Bihari accent is good, sir. When I speak with the native people over there, it gives us a feeling that we are speaking to someone who we have a pleasant experience speaking to each other, sir. But when we are speaking formally, I would like to reduce the impact on my accent on my.
Okay.
And the second thing I would like to improve on is that, sir, I would like to what we said. I would like to focus on the people which I feel like I am not comfortable with, sir. I'm good with mingling with people, sir. I have good idea putting myself in their shoes, sir. But there are some people who I have very difficulty understanding, sir. One of them is, sir, the person who have a very self-centered personality, sir. It is actually very difficult for me to understand what they are thinking, how they are going to act. So it puts me in some jiffy, sir, when I talk to them normally because our points don't match. Instead, our points just collide with each other, sir. So I would like to understand them better. I would like to get to know what they are thinking and how I can help them and how they can help me, how they can teach me.
So how are you doing that?
Sir, I'm trying to see how people act in different situations, sir. Like there are few classmates of mine, there are few friends of mine who I feel like they are self-centered, sir. After living 5 years with my bachelor, sir, I can't say that I hate anyone, sir. After living 5 years, I have only got memories with them, sir. But a few of them have got that personality, sir. So I try to speak with them, I try to converse with them, and I try to understand what is their point of view. Like my point of view differs from others, sir. My point of view, his point of view, but I can get a feeling that he's seeing something like this, sir. So I would like to understand the same thing from his point of view, sir.
Okay, as far as we have a very nice interaction we had with each other, and I get to know so many things about you. Is there something about you that we have not discussed and you feel like?
Sir, I feel like I have covered most of the points about myself, sir. I told you about my family, my background, and what I would like to pursue in future, sir. My interests I will told, and my friends I will told, sir. What I like, what I have, sir. Everything is good, sir. I don't think it's good.
So I have been asking questions from this side. It is not fair. I give you a chance. If you have any question, you will ask.
Sir, I would like to know your experience in the Navy, sir. As you have served in Navy, sir. And you have a very close affinity with Air Force, sir. As I have heard. Sir, I would like to hear from your point of view, sir. That, sir, if I want to join Air Force, and if I join Air Force, sir, will it give me what I think of, sir?
Definitely. Your service experience, what I had, sometimes are very challenging, sometimes are very good, sometimes are tough, sometimes are easy. But at this stage, now if I look back, it's very, very satisfying. So you actually forget what were difficult times because every situation has made you learn something. That has been great.
Thank you, sir.
So at this time, you have a lot of hard work to do. I wish you all the best. Continue your good efforts.